Good day, grade 10 students. Welcome to Technology and Livelihood Education. We now come to Quarter 2, Module 3, Presenting Vegetable Dishes. This module will help you acquire the essential knowledge and competencies and at the same time develop your skills in the presentation of prepared vegetable recipes with appropriate sauces and accompaniments. What is food presentation? It is the art of modifying, processing, arranging, or decorating food to enhance its aesthetic appeal. It's also the best way for a chef to bring their personality into a dish. In like manner, the visual presentation of foods is often considered by chefs at many different stages of food preparation, from the manner of tying or sewing meats to the type of cut used in chopping and slicing meats or vegetables to the style of a mold used in poured dish. What are the food presentation techniques? Proportioning, styling, choosing the right tableware, timing, and garnishing. Proportioning. Correct proportion of a dish is essential not only to its attractiveness but also plays an integral role in controlling the costs. The portion of each ingredient should be pre-decided and maintained while plating. Choose the right plate size. The plate or bowl size should match the portion or quantity of food served. Styling. The next food presentation technique is related to the way you put a dish together or style a meal. The most important rule of this food presentation technique is balancing contrast and variety. Position the main ingredient as the center of attention and make the other elements complement it rather than hide it. Also, pay attention to colors. Play with colors and textures of the plates by adding different sauces. Choosing the right tableware. Choose a plate that suits to your dish. A larger plate will give you more space to work with your creativity and the dish. But keep in mind that you do not need to fill your plate so full that there's no room left and it starts looking overcrowded. Present your plates according to the occasion. Also, cracked or broken crockery can be a real turn-off for customers. Once you understand the intricacies of choosing tableware, you can experiment with different plate shapes, sizes, and colors. Modern style plating or contemporary plating is one of them. Timing. Food plating is all about timing. Make sure you don't take too much time to decorate, modify, or plate a dish that it turns cold when it's supposed to be served hot or vice versa. Remember to include the plating time in the preparation of the dish and also inform your guests of the time it would take to serve it. When you are in a bind, you can always follow the traditional clock pattern plating technique. Garnishing. The garnishing process improves the texture and flavor of a dish. Though it sounds simple, this food presentation technique also requires care and precision. The taste and feel of the garnish will add to the texture of the dish. And you can use easily identifiable organic garnishes. Whenever possible, to avoid the hassles of removing it before serving it to customers. What are the factors to consider in plating vegetable dishes? There are things to remember before plating food. Before you begin preparing your dish, you should consider the kind of cuisine you're serving. Also, you will want to consider portion sizes before you begin plating. To do so, focus on balancing your protein, carbohydrate, and vegetable to create a nutritionally balanced meal. Ultimately, ingredients carefully placed will create art, but the presentation should never outshine taste. The guidelines for plating foods are the following. Choose the perfect plate. Selecting the right plate for your meal is the key to an attractive food presentation. Choose the right plate. One way to conceptualize plating is to think of yourself as an artist and the plate as your canvas and the food as your medium. Choose the right size plate. Choose your plate wisely by making sure it's big enough to allow your food to stand out. Choose a complementary plate color. The color of your plate is also significant. White plates are popular because they create high contrast and provide a neutral background for your colorful creations. Placing your ingredients. Plate with a clock in mind. As you begin plating your ingredients, picture the face of a clock. From the diner's point of view, your protein should be between 3 and 9, your starch or carbohydrate from 9 and 12, and your vegetable from 12 and 3. Use moist ingredients as your base. Another rule of thumb is to plate moist or runny ingredients first, as they tend to move during delivery if they are not held down by other foods. Serve odd amounts of food. If you're serving small foods like shrimp, scallops, or bite-sized appetizers, always give guests odd quantities. Place food to create flavor bites. Essentially, flavor bites of forkfuls of foods that combine all of the ingredients in your dish into one bite. Creating flavor bites is the perfect accompaniment to creative plating as it pleases both the eye and the taste buds. Don't overcrowd your plate. Be sure to never overcrowd your canvas and keep it simple by focusing on one ingredient. Pay attention to the details. Think about color and contrast. One of the best kept secrets to beautiful plating is paying close attention to the details. Try to pair ingredients with complementary colors, as this will further enhance your dish visual appeal. Create height on your plate. Another way to catch your guests' eyes is to utilize the power of height. You can also balance out taller ingredients by leaning long, flat items against them, and use texture to enhance your dish. Design and create with sauces. Use them to enhance your plate. Once you've plated your main ingredients, you're ready to top your dish with delicious sauces. You create accent dots on one side of your plate or by lightly drizzling sauce over the main ingredients. Use garnishes purposely. You have to choose edible garnishes. As you finish plating, remember that garnishes must be related to the dish and should always be edible. They are designed to enhance and complement the flavors of the entry you've created, not distract from them. And place garnishes purposely. Never heap garnishes in one corner of the plate. Instead, scatter them thoughtfully in order to add color and texture. Always remember, take care and stay safe!